What is up, everybody? I'm over at the EcoFlow booth here at SEMA 2024. We're gonna get 3 different people on this video.
The 2 terminals and then connected it right to it. So anytime that I'm off grid, I don't have to carry a generator anymore. I don't have to go camping somewhere where I have to plug in 110 because the car can do it for me. So the products that they make are the battery supply system, the DC to DC charger called their alternator charger.
All right, buddy, what's up, bud?
Hey, what's up, man?
Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Jason Freer, all the way from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and we drive this 2022 Land Rover Defender 110.
All right, well, tell me, well, first of all, plug your YouTube because I'd rather you do that.
Thank you. Our YouTube is called Why We Like It, and it's kind of geared towards any type of gear that we use when we're camping that we like.
All right. Well, you have a lot of gear. You're obviously in the EcoFlow booth, so kind of walk me through everything.
Yeah, I started using EcoFlow 2 years ago when I realized I needed a bigger power supply for our off-grid camping. So let's talk about everything that's in this vehicle.
You're EcoFlowed out, bro.
Yeah. So obviously, we realized that if you're going off-grid when you're camping or overlanding, you're going to need some type of power backup. So we went and looked into and got their Delta 2 Max, and then the additional battery that goes along with it. So when I'm off grid, I have up to 4,000 watt hours just ready to use. Now, what do I use all that for? Need that to power this fridge. This is the EcoFlow fridge, which is a single or a dual zone fridge.
Yeah, open that up for me.
Yep.
Ooh, we got Pepsi?
Yep. So if I want to carry ice cream out on the trail, I can. If I just want to put all my food for the weekend in there, I can also. And one of the other cool thing about this is it has an ice maker too. So if you want to do a little bit of trick stuff and make some
cocktails,
icy drinks, you can make ice. In Virginia, when we're camping, it's really, if you want to be 4 season, you have to have some type of heat or air conditioner because it gets really hot in the summer.
Okay.
It gets really cold in the winter. EcoFlow solved that because they make what's called the Wave 2. And the Wave 2 is a heat pump, just like in your house. It's a 5,000 BTU heat pump where I can use it to put heat into my tent in the winter or AC into my tent in the summer. It's awesome.
So it's both, dual,
yeah.
Heat and cool. And you've slept in this in both seasons, in
winter
and summer?
Yeah. We use it all year long. When we first got into it, we had to take it down because we didn't have a heater and air conditioner. Now, obviously, we can take this anytime during the year and take it off grid camping.
All right, can I step on? I mean, I know we're not letting people in,
Yeah,
but
go on up. Check it out. This is a queen size
you have a river
bed.
too.
Yeah, I got the river up here, and we're actually using that at the show to power the lights inside the tent.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, you got a nice little setup up here.
Thanks.
And you got the, is it the Hest?
Yeah, that's a Hest.
Yeah,
you got it. Yeah, Hest pillows.
Little shout out to them.
Yeah, please do. We've been using them for a couple years now, and that's their down comforter. It's been incredible.
You don't have the mattress up there, though?
No, this is has a 2-inch memory foam that came with the actual tent itself.
Nice. You got a Widow Ladder?
Yeah, this is the Widow Ladder from Land Rover. This is one of the reasons why I thought the Defender was so cool was all the stuff that I could actually add to it. So this is factory direct, and this is how I get up to the roam box for extra storage, and it's also how when I get to camp, I set my tent up and get the wave up on top of the vehicle.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, you're an EcoFlow representative. You're also, you do your own thing on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely.
And can I say you sell real estate? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a real estate broker?
Everybody says, like, what in the world do you actually do to do all this stuff? So we do real estate in Virginia Beach, and we got to look bougie during the week driving a Land Rover, but also be able to go camping on the weekends once we're off work.
By the way, we're in SEMA. This is Las Vegas. You drove this, what is that,
2,000 miles?
2,500
miles. 5 days to get here, and just adventure across the United States to come to SEMA.
Is that a real license plate?
It's a license plate I had custom made for the show, and I also put one on the van too.
Well, you're a nice guy.
Thanks.
All right, well, let's go check out the rest of the stuff at EcoFlow. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, man. Nice talking to you.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with Tori. Why don't you introduce yourself, bud?
Tori Soder with EcoFlow. I am in charge of the United States and Canada for business development.
North America.
North America.
There it is.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
I love it. Business development, so you all B2B sales, you doing any B2C?
So my primary focus right now is working with the OEM structure.
Awesome.
To work at kind of re-energizing the RV market with the lithium systems.
And we're not going to give him too much crap, but he's brand new.
Yes,
You are
2 months.
2 months new.
2
I love
months
it,
in.
man. I love it. It's a great company, great position. I'm happy for you, and
Thank
we're
you.
going to watch it grow as the time
Yes,
goes on.
absolutely.
We got a van set up, a lot of people in the front, so we'll get to that in a little bit.
Yes.
But what's going on right here? This is something you've been kind of
Spearheading
Yeah,
with
spearheading.
EcoFlow. So, a little history with me. I've been in the RV industry for over 20 years, and I was right there on the front lines when the first lithium systems came out. Mind blown. And it's kind of transitioned into the same thing as the years go on. And my introduction to EcoFlow was with our power kits and the innovation that our industry has direly needed. So what we have here is our 5 kilowatt, so it's a 4,000 watt inverter system. So when you look at a traditional lithium system, you're going to have multiple components. You're going to have your traditional inverter, you're going to have your MPPT, your DC converter. You're going to have all these different things spread out throughout the RV, trailer, whatever your function is. With our system, it's all interfaced into one system.
Which is the Power Kit Hub?
Power Kit Hub,
right.
yes, sir. The other thing is our system is going to actually be a 48 volt, which is going to give the customer a more reliable and a more functioning system. So 48 volt over 12 volt, it's going to be able to retain a charge better. It's going to offshed power better and more efficient. Any of these people have had lithium systems before. A 12 volt hub or a 12 volt inverter, when you put it under load, it's going to really heat up. It's going to start offshedding a lot of heat. With our systems, that's going to be one big component that you're going to notice right away is the quietness and the cool. So this is our distribution box here.
This is brand new, if
Yep.
I remember correctly.
So this is a 50 amp service, so you can utilize it in a 30 amp coach or a 50 amp coach. But this is where all your wiring structure is going to go into. And that's really a lot of the function behind here is to be able to give it to the OEM, to be able to front load it, or a DIY RV guy that already has a system, he can take his system that already exists, take that out, and functionally use the system and not have to pay thousands of dollars to have it installed.
And it's great for a DIY or maybe doing a full build right now.
Yes.
I mean, it's just super plug and play. I mean, this is everything you need.
Very. And with the fact that it's so small in landscape, let's face it, I'm an RVer, we always complain we never have enough storage, right? So with taking all of those components and now simplifying it into one setup, you have so much more space. You have a much cleaner, sleeker look. You're not maybe even having to worry about hiding it. I mean, it's very out in the open. It's very forward facing, so it looks very nice. You can adapt this thing. So this is our 5 kilowatt battery. We also have a 2 kilowatt battery, but you can expand this thing all the way up to 45 kilowatts worth of power.
9? Is that,
With 9
did I do
batteries.
that math right? Is that
Yes.
9 batteries?
Yes, sir.
Now, not a lot of people in the van life industry is going to use 9 batteries. But, I mean, you could do a small
I want to
cabin.
meet that person that could.
I know, right?
No, yeah. I mean, you could do, a tiny home, a cabin.
Or maybe like a work trailer or something like
absolutely.
that. Or maybe a work live trailer or something. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Something, right?
Yeah, I mean, you take a van like this to where, it's an open canvas. I mean, you could stack some batteries in here, for different applications, but, maybe you're a plumber, or maybe you're a machinist and you
Right.
have to run some big heavy duty equipment. You have that capability.
You can do it now, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
pretty
absolutely.
rad. That's very rad. And then you have this a new touchscreen, or is this this is like version 3 hub, I think? Or
Version 2.
Version 2 hub.
Yep,
Okay.
so version 2, this is our display monitor. So you can actually, turn on, turn off your AC, DC load.
Which you can also use your phone.
You can also use your phone, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi capable. The other function that I love is, again, lithium systems have always been heavily voted towards 12 volt. A lot of 48 volt systems are more efficient, but they don't talk to each other. You have to start adding additional equipment to do that. With our hub, it's going to auto convert that power source for your needs. So now, again, you're a person that you want to customize your own van. I can start putting in stuff that is going to give me better capability. Air conditioners have been tried and true issue within the RV industry for, camper vans or B vans, because the 12 volt systems take too much power.
Yep.
They're super loud. Some of the 48 volt options that are coming out now, much more efficient on power and a lot quieter.
I know you guys worked a lot with Chris from Cruise and Comfort. He did a lot of that testing for you guys and did a lot of that. We're going to fix this. We're going to make it even better.
And that's the success of this is, it's not us putting it out, it's the reason why we put it out, and that's through the reach to our customers. You know, I mean, when we got our start with the portable power stations back in 2017, we're proudly servicing 4.5 million customers globally now.
I've heard rumblings of maybe water tank levels that you'll be able to view.
So yes, so
Is this true?
So going into the 9 batteries.
Okay.
So how you are able to do that is with our power dock station right here.
Okay, so this is knowledge to the public now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And then this little feature here is what's called our power link. So this, again, on the back or the side of the hub here, you're going to be able to connect it to with Ethernet cables.
Ooh.
That's going to give you the capability of monitoring right here your tank levels, operating your awning, your electric awning or awnings, as well as functioning your thermostat. So you can control your air conditioning, your furnace, all of that stuff, which
Through an app, like your app on your phone.
so you'll be able to use it through the EcoFlow app,
Right.
and or on your display monitor.
And we talked about cruise and comfort earlier. If people don't want to go high end on a air conditioner, we always have the amazing Wave 2.
So this is going to function air conditioner, heater, and fan. So you actually have the 110 plug-in here. You also have the capability, it is sold separately, but the lithium adaptation battery is super quiet. And I think that's a big reach for what we are doing and what we're trying to innovate is just giving the customer what they need, right?
Awesome.
They want efficient stuff, but they also want to be able to not have it too loud. So all of our systems are going to feature the X Quiet technology. So, you know, with our hub system here, you're talking 48 decibels under full load. The Wave here, our wonderful Glacier refrigerator, they're all going to have that.
Which
function.
I gotta email somebody. I need one of those. I don't have one, and I'm pissed. I need one.
We should definitely get you one. Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much, man.
No, thank
and
you.
we will. We're gonna go check out some more stuff.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, everybody. I'm here with Ryan Oliver. Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
Why don't you introduce yourself? What you kind of do here at EcoFlow?
Yeah, I'm head of communications for North America at EcoFlow.
That's a pretty big job.
It is.
It's a cool one.
Yes, it is a really cool job. It's a fun job.
Before we get to the power stations, which are behind you, because you are kind of an expert in the power station world, you have a new product.
That's maybe pushing it.
That's maybe pushing it. Well, I think you are. But you have a new product actually that I actually thank you for gifting it to me. But what is it?
This is getting a lot of attention. This is the first solar-powered hat.
Okay.
So,
you don't have to put it on, but people can imagine.
yeah, this is a solar-powered hat. You'll notice that there's USB-A and USB-C connections in the back. This is enough to charge, small devices. I'm told if you have a good amount of sun, you can charge an iPhone in about 4 hours.
Okay, so maybe use it gardening or hiking
Gardening, fishing, yeah, any
Hot
kind of
fishing, yeah.
any kind of outdoor activity where you're going to get a lot of sunshine and you want to keep your devices powered.
and it shades you from any
And it shades you from
UV.
sunburn. Right?
Yeah, sunburning, yes, absolutely. Maybe on the beach, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, technically you could just use it as a solar panel, lay it out and charge your phone.
You could. This can be a small solar base station.
There you go. All right, well, let's go over to the power station. You're going to kind of walk me through that.
Yeah. So you're looking at some of our new products for this year. So you're looking at the bottom here, this big guy, that is the Delta Pro 3. It's an update to our original bestseller Delta Pro. So you're looking at a number of, obviously it looks really nice. They've done some design upgrades. You get a pretty sleek silver look on it.
Sure.
In terms of the use case on this is really like light whole home backup. You can power lots of critical devices. It can be daisy chained together to create a much more substantial home backup solution. And it's still portable for outdoor activities. It's giving you 4 kilowatt hours of power storage. So that's quite a bit for camping, tailgating, anything you want to do.
So this is the good thing about this is it's portable. So I could in a disaster or natural disaster, I could still power my house or something like that, but I could also take it camping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this will actually connect to our smart home panel too, if you want to do a full home backup. But also, if you just want to power up a fridge or the internet or some lights in a power outage, it will still be able to do that.
And you don't have a panel on display here, but maybe I can throw up an image of that, because you do have a panel to offer clients.
Yeah,
for
smart
people.
home panel too.
Smart home panel too.
Yep.
And that's pretty big in itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that'll hook right up to that?
That'll hook
You can
right up
daisy
to
chain
it.
up to it or whatever?
Yeah, you can add more units to it and extend the power and actually extend the power capacity and inverter as well.
Awesome. And then, so you have the unit itself and the battery extender on top of it.
So that's the extra battery on top. You know, that's pretty much a new concept. They're all stackable now, all of our batteries, and you see it's a substantially smaller unit. If you look at our older unit, it was kind of a second version of the original, where now you have kind of a much smaller unit that can fit and stack on top.
Nice. And for the people that, you know, maybe don't want to go that big, you have another option, which is what I love. That now it's a Delta. Is it Delta 3 now? Are we up to that?
Yeah, it's Delta 3 Plus, that one.
Delta 3 Plus.
Yes. So yeah, this Delta 3 Plus, I think it's a really nice size. You know, it's really portable. You can still do, you know, power outages. It's really light backup. Power computer, power kind of any critical devices, power lights. Also really good size for outdoor activities. And just like everything else, it's you know, it has an extra battery that can be stacked on top.
I remember I was just telling you yesterday, like I lost power in my apartment, and that thing actually came in handy. I was able to run my computer, my laptop, my phone. I was able to do everything just off my little Delta, and I actually have the Delta 2, but I want the Delta 3 now.
Yeah.
Because I believe that's just over 1,000 watt hour.
Yes, it's just over 1,000 watt hour.
But I can extend it with the little battery extender right there.
Yeah, another 1,000 watt hour.
That's so awesome.
Yep.
1,800 watt.
1,800 watts.
And then inverter. And what's the inverter on that one?
Inverter is 4,000 watts.
4,000?
Yes.
Holy crap. that's more than I was expecting, obviously. All right. I could run a house off of this, everybody. I mean, I guess that's the intent.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, you have a bunch of other products. You have a portable solar panel here, but I actually just found out you're doing rigid panels now?
We've been doing rigid panels for a while, so yeah,
Okay.
we do have a 400 watt rigid panel.
A 400 watt rigid, and then do you go smaller with the rigids as well?
No, that's our only rigid.
Okay. And then you have different sizes on your portable.
Yes.
Or your,
This is the 220, so this is
the 220. That's your biggest deployable one?
No, we've got a 400 watt deployable one as well.
So you have a 400 watt deployable as well?
Yes.
Oh wow, so it's probably just a little bit taller, I guess.
A little bit taller, a little bit wider.
And it folds. It's a four-fold or tri-fold?
It is a quad fold.
Quad fold. There you go. Thank you. I can't speak today. Well, guys, thank you so much. Again, check out EcoFlow. Ryan, I appreciate you and everything, all your expertise. I know you're not going to call yourself an expert, but I just did because I feel that you are.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you again. We are using your van at the show,
Yeah,
so
hey,
I figured
Jared.
I'd give you a little shout out, bud.
Thanks, man.
Name, company, and you apparently use EcoFlow as well.
Yep, got the new power kit in here. I'm Ryan Wells, owner of Well Builds in Seattle. We build custom vans.
In Seattle,
Yep.
you're my neighbor, technically.
Yep.
Well vans, you use EcoFlow, but you do other stuff.
All custom vans, but
Yeah.
primarily we're putting in EcoFlows mostly for the power
You
systems.
have your own Glacier, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be our show van. It'll be out summer 2025.
You're gonna hit all the shows.
Probably.
All
A few of them.
Every single one.
West Coast shows.
Well, check them out. Well Vans or Well Builds.
Well Builds.
Well Builds.
Yeah.
Check
Thanks, man.
them out. Yeah, man. I've been friends with you for a while.
Yeah.
So,
Nice to meet you, man.
awesome, man. Thanks.